Today, I have the pleasure of hosting meu irmão, my bro, my best friend, Lino. So,
Thank you.
Lino is actually we've been friends for over 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally. Yeah. And we met in high school.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna tell you a little bit about how he got to know me.
Yeah. We met 2013. 2013. I was in grade 11, and you had a production.
10. Yeah.
You had a major production drama thing at your school going on, and I don't know how I became a part of it. You understand?
Yeah.
But this connects.
Yeah.
You understand? Yeah. So, because you went to a girls' school, I went to a boys' school.
Yeah, and we needed boy actors for the play. So your school volunteered you
Precisely.
guys. Yeah.
So, I technically auditioned for it.
Yeah.
I think you were doing makeup on the production.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're doing makeup on the production. And I think I remember the first time, one of the first few times that I came to start doing the makeup and the production and stuff like that. Because I think when I first met you, you weren't allocated to makeup. You were just part of the production generally.
Yeah, yeah.
And then once we're getting to the shooting,
I started helping out with the makeup and
stuff. But I think, as I told you the last time, the one memory I have of you is when you played me your rap song. So she was a rapper back in the day, she was an artist, you know? And that sounds like, who's this girl, and just listen to my track. You know what I mean?
I was a poet, guys.
Yeah, but for long story short, man, the Refugee you are today is the Refugee you were 10 years ago, always chilled, always warm, always kind, I don't remember you beefing with anyone. Do you understand? So you've always been warm, always been kind and chilled, and man, it's been 10 years,
We've been on a journey.
Yeah, it's been a while, it's been a minute.
We've been on a journey.
Yeah, so it's been since high school.
Yeah.
And till now, I won't reveal how old we are, but
I don't mind. They already know I expose myself we don't say.
Yeah, so it's been that long.
So as Lino said, we've been homies for some time. We actually also got we got closer because when I was doing your makeup, we would converse, and then I was that's what made me comfortable enough to be listen to my track.
Yes.
And then as time went by, we got to see that you're actually Mozambican and I'm Mozambican, so this is how we actually found out. I was turning 18. And Lino came to my 18th birthday party. So he was freaking out because he comes to my house and we're all turning up, and then his dad doesn't pick him up. He's just this man's not answering his phone. He's nowhere inside. Now I'm at this chick's house. I'm gonna burden these people. What's going on?
Yeah, I'd never slept. No, because I'd never slept at a female friend's place like that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I didn't know you like that.
Facts. We were fresh in our relationship.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So I thought you also gonna feel weird about having a male at your house.
Yeah.
I don't even know your parents. Your parents don't even know me.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Yeah. So I was very extra about that back then.
I get you.
Yeah.
Luckily for you, there were a couple of kids that were abandoned at my house.
There's a squad of us.
Yeah, a whole huge 16 people sleep over.
I had to find my corner.
Yeah, literally.
I literally remember your house in Bedford View.
It's just I call that side.
Yeah.
That's gonna be me.
Yeah. Dude,
no, but that was a good time. That was a good time.
I remember waking up super early.
Yeah.
I wasn't in my
comfort
space.
I'm not home.
Nah, this is not my house.
I can't be sleeping in.
Nah, dude.
Dude, hectic.
Yeah.
No, but I'm really glad that one of the things that also inspired just coming full circle was the fact that you could even say me 10 years ago is the same as kind of me now.
Yeah, of course, like much more mature, much more grown, you know.
I get that.
But the essence, the core essence
It's
of
still
you
the
is still the
same.
same.
Yeah. So I'm
Yeah.
still a goof. I'm still like
Yeah,
you
you're
know?
still that person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, no, that one you can't hide.
Since 96.
Period. You know what I'm
Since
saying?
96.
Genuinely.
Yeah.
But I think one thing that's like really cool and like a full circle moment for me as well is the fact that we didn't know we would be where we are right now. Like even in our friendship.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like as much as I met you and I was doing your makeup and like we could talk and I was like, yeah, no, check out my track.
Yeah.
You know, granted, I didn't blow up or anything. I didn't release the track, so you know you were one of the.
Yeah, but I think the one thing I always liked about you, Rafina, is that you've always been ambitious, and you've always been like fearless in your adventures, whether they work out or not. But you're going head in first. Do you understand? Let's go. We'll find a way. I don't know. This is how we are where we are now.
Facts.
Do you understand?
Facts,
It's
facts.
just like
We don't know how it's gonna
I don't know
happen.
how, I don't know where,
But we know that
but
we're
I'm
gonna
doing
be there.
it.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
And that's the correlations that I found and like your personality. That's why I can say you're still the same person.
Yeah.
It's because back then it may have not been a podcast, but it was a rap career. Or it's producing music.
Yeah.
But you were dead head on serious about it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You're about it. You understand? You didn't overthink it. It felt so natural to you. And that's how I'm like, this person is just naturally fearless and ambitious. You know what I mean? So that I can give you your flowers for.
Shout out, Brisky.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Yeah.
But I think one thing I appreciate also in our like full circle journey is how we've learned to like love each other in different ways. Like, especially because you were really freaked out, say for example, from the sleepover at my 18th, like really freaked out. Like, homeboy wasn't okay. You know when like someone is like bothered. And then now it's like, even today, even we've been friends for over 10 years, but even today you'd be like, oh, you sure it's cool if I crash at your place? Like, he's like, nah, I can go home. Not far.
Like I'm
just there. Let me just, you know. But
maybe
now,
other people get comfortable in your space, but for me, as much as I've known you for 10 years, your space is still your space. I still feel the need that like it's not my space. You know what I mean?
But I feel like we've grown a bit more since then. Like, you're more comfortable in my space.
Yeah, I've chilled out a bit more.
Yeah.
But I'm still
cautious.
Yeah, I don't think I've arrived in your space. If you know, you know.
And the funny thing is, there's times where he doesn't think he's arrived in my space, but I'm like, bro, we've been setting a plate for you at the table.
Yeah,
like, what do you mean?
Like,
what do you mean?
Yeah, I still ask you if I can sit,
bro. And I'm just like, are you not home?
And that's just how I was raised. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not extra about it.
I get that.
But man.
That I feel.
Yeah.
Which reminds me, on like, again, this notion of love.
Yeah.
Like the love that we've cultivated for each other and in our friendship.
Yeah.
And also I've had the privilege of like being front row seats in your experiences of different, well, not front row seats, but like I've experienced you have, but not with like family.
Okay, yes.
Yeah, but relationship wise for sure.
Yes.
But like family
not yet.
Yeah, not too like,
not too deep. Yeah.
Not to the extent to which I've been involved in your relationships.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So like with the dynamic that you've had in love with partners.
Yeah.
And like in, let's say, friendships.
Yeah.
Holistically, like the one with me
platonic
and the ones that we have.
Yeah.
Could you say that there's love? And what is that love for you? Because it looked different like 10 years ago compared to like what it looks like now. You know?
So love in all the friendships and relationships?
The close ones, especially because like looking back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say so, because if I could break it down, for me, love is acceptance, love is empathy, love is patience, love is forgiveness, love is free, it's kind. Do you understand? all those components.
Yeah.
So if I don't feel those components, and maybe not all of them,
Yeah.
but some of them,
yeah.
you know what I mean? There's no
Love
quantity.
Yeah.
But if I don't feel all of that, I don't feel like somebody loves me.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Okay.
If I don't feel accepted by them,
yeah,
I don't feel like they have empathy towards me.
Yeah.
And accepting me for who I am.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
And because I think for me, I'm a very, I wouldn't say guarded person, but reserved.
Yeah.
I'm very observant.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
And not to maybe have a big head, but I can feel energies.
Yeah.
Do you understand? I can like feel an energy straight off the bat.
Yeah.
In terms of whether someone's faking and feeling my energy or if
Yeah.
we're vibing.
Yeah, if we hit it off or if we don't.
I can feel is there a vibe or not.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So I think for me, it's that, of course, my definition of love has matured with time of what it is. You understand? And I mean, me as a teenager, what love was for me was very shallow-ended.
What was it as a teenager?
Probably attention.
How so?
You understand?
How so?
Probably attention from a place of, oh, my crush is giving me attention, so she loves me.
Okay.
And that's not love.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Okay, yeah.
She's giving you attention.
Yeah.
Because she's probably a 17-year-old girl who also wants attention.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you understand? But it doesn't mean
to each other.
Let's attend to each other.
Yeah.
Do you understand? But it doesn't mean that like she accepts you for you. She doesn't mean she wants to know you for you. Maybe, do you understand? She just wants attention. You know what I mean?
I get you.
The moment she now sees you for who you really are, versus what she perceived you to be, and those are two different things. Then it's like, I don't know if I still find you attractive if I still love you. Do you understand?
I don't know if you can still get it.
Do you understand? So my concept of love has changed and matured over time. Do you understand? That and it's also been a reflection of me, of who I am. You know, I've also learned to like love people in very different ways. You know, accept people for who they are, how they are. Do you understand? I mean, that wasn't always me, you know. So it's come with time. So to answer your question, do I know love? Yes, I do. Is it the same with everyone? My interpretation of it is with everyone, but how it's given to me is in different ways.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Different people.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
And different genders.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Because
and
I found
roles.
different roles.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
So with my male friends, do you understand? They will never tell me, yo, I love you. Some gents are just like that.
Do they hit you with that? It's all love, G.
Exactly.
That's where it came from.
But the thing is, I know they mess with me.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
I know it's love.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're G's. We're bros. You got me.
All love, G.
It's all love. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same with like female friends.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's the same thing.
Yeah.
With my father, for example, he actually is very verbal in saying, yo, I love you.
Okay.
Do you understand? And I think that's helped me make it normal.
Okay.
Do you understand? To understand that, okay, it's okay to say that to another male.
Because you've had like a male figure that you hold to a higher court say it to you. So it's like you can emulate him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think my acceptance of love from different people is different. But my interpretation of the standard of it and the definition of it is the same. Do you understand? So whether it's my brother, I love him unconditionally. You know, I accept him unconditionally. I'm empathetic to him unconditionally. Or whether it's my mom, you know, or my male friend, or my female homie. You know what I mean? I'm going to accept you, love you unconditionally, and grow with you. Because that's also love. You understand? Who Lino was 10 years ago is not who I am now. But you grew with me. You've been patient with me.
Yeah.
And vice versa.
Yeah.
I've also been patient with you in the different roles you've had in life. And how you've transformed as a person, as a woman, as a sister. Do you understand?
Yeah.
yeah, we're all human. We've all made flops and stuff, So yeah, love is same interpretation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One thing I remember you saying as well is, you know how I always used to be like, we're only deserving
of the love you give yourself.
Standard procedure.
If you don't know that, you don't know refilwe.
I was irritating people, guys. It's what gave birth to this.
Exactly.
But how you said your love encounters have also kind of been like a reflection of yourself.
Yeah.
So I assume holistically, like in all the types of relationships that you've cultivated and nurtured.
Yeah.
Regardless of the roles that those people play. So I know that there was times where we even had like ruts in our like friendship,
Yeah.
Where we felt like, how can I say it? We don't necessarily, let's say I didn't condone things that you were doing.
Yeah.
And you didn't condone things I was doing.
Yeah.
But it didn't mean that you were not going to be my friend anymore.
Yeah.
Like, one thing I truly appreciate and where I really saw and feel love in our dynamic is the level of grace that you've been able to extend me in like navigating and walking certain seasons in my life. Especially when, how can I say, guys, when you're walking through the valley of the shadow of death, or you see your friends heading towards the valley of the shadow of death, you're like, brother, chiga, shut left, and they're like, no, but it feels right, and you're like, like being able to give each other that grace and still not like make me feel like a pari or make you feel like a pari in decisions that like maybe you had foresight in. Be like, cousin, I don't know why if you're just doing this, but we here, my G. I'm here for the journey.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If we're about to fit through the valley of the shadow of death, one more time. Let's go. If you need that bad, let's go.
I don't condone it.
Yeah, but
you're not going alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I think for me, I hear you, but I must be honest. I didn't always think you'd still accept me with my flaws, because, and that's why there's been times in our friendship where I remove myself. Do you understand? Because I am not, I haven't maybe accepted myself in whatever stage I'm in. So I think you're also not gonna accept me, the way I am.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
I also presume that you're not going to, maybe you're gonna judge me and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
So you actually had to fight for your place.
Goodness, I did.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To actually tell me that, like, nah, dog, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think it took me time to actually feel or understand that I'm actually accepted.
Yeah.
With my flaws, with my imperfections, and stuff like that, because I think for me, when life happens to me, where I'm going through the most, I'll tend to like remove myself from the picture.
Yeah.
Just to deal with myself on my own.
I understand.
But then I had to learn with time that actually becomes selfish to my friends. You know what I mean? Because they didn't ask to be removed from my life.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
And that's exactly why.
Yeah, they didn't ask.
We're only deserving
of the love you give yourself.
So that's like taking baby steps, though.
Yeah.
In the relationships that, like, I had to fight you. I've been fighting you.
Yeah.
Just for us to be as comfortable as we are now.
Yeah.
Where we are today.
Yeah.
And with how we're only deserving of the love we gave ourselves or give ourselves in general, I think you also came to see that, okay, cool, as much as I was raised in a specific way and I don't want to like overextend or cross any boundaries in my relationship with Rifilwe, like, so rather better I remove myself from the situation, sort my things out, and then I can come back when I'm like ready. But I would always, like, whenever you removed yourself, I'd always go after you. And I'd be like, brother, you don't have to be put together. Yeah. Like, come through with your mess.
That was my understanding of like, myself towards other people. Especially because in my head, in my world, you're put together. So for me to be able to walk amongst you or among you, you know what I mean, and walk equal to you, I also need to be put together. You understand? And I can only pretend to be this perfect guy for so long.
I get that.
And that's why, like, even outside of you, even other friendships where I felt like maybe I'm not equal to them, whether it's from a financial point of view or from a, I don't know, societal point of view.
Yeah.
Do you understand? If I feel like, hey, this is not my place, you know what I mean? Let me remove myself. Because I just was tired of maybe being fake. And I want to be accepted for how I am. Get to know me, where I'm from, my family, my, you know. And then if you like that, if you like that image of me, let's go. But I'm not going to like keep putting up this, especially like in Joburg, you know.
Yeah.
You know, no, for real.
Remember on your birthday when Offensive was like, the problem is that people are trying to find love in Gauteng, but Gauteng is for business.
Exactly. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's the thing, is that like, especially in Joburg or in city life, like the city life, there's this like high expectation to be this well put person, you know, from a standards point of view, you know what I mean? You're all well put and perfect. So I think for me, I had to take time to, and as you said, had you not fought, I'd probably not have the grace to be able to say, yo, you know, this is why. Do you understand? So yeah, a lot of patience was taken, a lot of steps were taken, you know.
Baby steps.
Yeah, a lot of reflection was taken, you know, to actually speak about it.
Yeah.
Because that's also another thing.
Facts.
I can know why, but me telling you why is another step. Do you understand? Because that now requires vulnerability.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Yeah. So it needed me to actually reflect on how important your presence is in my life, to understand whether it's worth me being vulnerable towards you or not, and telling you this is why. It's because I felt weak, or I felt embarrassed, or I felt ashamed, or I was insecure. Do you understand?
Yeah.
And me fully trusting that you're not going to judge me and you're going to accept me, and then be like, okay, why? And then maybe, I don't know if you want to call it reassurance, or just be like, no, that wasn't the case.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
So it's all those things that are needed, types of communication to grow and to understand one another. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I think it's also one thing that's so beautiful.
Yeah.
Especially in our like dynamic is, as you're speaking, I'm literally having like flashbacks of times when situations that we've walked together.
Yeah.
And granted, I would fight you. I fought you and Clankla so many times. So many times. I thought I was going crazy.
Yeah.
But like, as much as I would fight you guys, that's when I also started to realize that, okay, cool, with this whole thing of us only being deserving of the love that we give ourselves, we often like forget that, because it's like not common knowledge, but everyone carries this thing that like, of course I love myself. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, how could I not love myself? Like, it's like you said, we're all trying to look put together. And one thing I've always spoken to you and Chansha about is, as much as you guys look at me in the specific light, I'm like, guys, I don't have my stuff together.
Yeah.
And for me, I thought you guys would know that, especially because of me walking through the valley of the shadow of death in certain instances. And I'm like, guys, this is what I'm going through. And you'd obviously give me your 2 cents.
But that's actually weird, now that you bring it up.
Why?
No, to me.
Why is it weird?
Because, as you said, as much as you're going through all of that, I still saw you as perfect.
That's what I'm saying.
So that's what I'm saying. It's weird. Is that like, why didn't I feel like, why?
That's why I was confused.
Yeah, but it's weird that you tell me of what you're going through or what bruises are putting you through. Do you understand? You understand?
I'm a party guy.
You tell me what the bruises are putting you through.
Yeah.
But then, when it's not time for me to open up and tell you what I'm going through, I feel like scared.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, it's Rafile is gonna go in. She's going to.
I'm like, go in where?
You know what I mean? She's going to go in.
Go in where? As if y'all weren't clowning me low key.
Do you understand? So,
guys.
So yeah, it's weird that true.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
That's why I always used to be like, but guys, you can't expect me or think that like I'm seeing myself in that light either.
Yeah.
because I'm out here showing you guys, dude, it's fine. If you want to stay with Mang Mang, even though I don't want to agree with it, do your thing.
Yeah.
I'm still here. I'm in your corner.
Yeah.
I'm Team Lino.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I wasn't exactly like that either, but I wasn't exactly like that. I wasn't like fully. There's certain bros where I told you.
No, for sure.
I wasn't feeling
I always appreciated it. Because it was like the same kind of thing.
I was accepting.
Yeah.
Of
you gave me grace.
Like if your mate she's whipped, she's whipped. Do you understand?
I understand that.
And I must give you your time to be whipped. Exactly.
Yeah.
But I must clock you.
Yeah. Yeah. Must fetch me when it's like it's enough.
You understand?
Yeah.
I must enjoy.
Yeah.
But I must also tell you what's coming.
Yeah. But it's like, come on.
Because I can clock this, bro.
Yeah.
You understand?
And I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Because like, even in our friendship.
Because that's love.
Yes.
That's love.
Yes.
That's love, is accepting that, okay, she's whipped.
Yeah.
But he's not good for her.
Yeah.
But I don't want to break that. But I'm still going to clock her.
Yeah. And you would tell me, you would call me, you guys would tell me in the beginning.
Yeah.
That's one thing I always like appreciate in our relationship is like the level of honesty. It's so refreshing.
Yeah.
Like I can be honest with you, even in situations that are a bit uncomfortable. Like
which is needed. That's
you know
love.
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and like vice versa.
Yeah.
And even in those uncomfortable situations when we are able to like be frank with each other or just, I can be like, hey dude, Lino, but not gonna lie, like in terms of the situation, I don't think it's the one.
Yeah.
But like if you finna continue, I'm still in your corner.
Yeah.
But like personally,
I wouldn't.
These are my reasons.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But again, personally, my reasons, not your business.
Precisely.
So it's like I'm out here for whatever you want to do.
And I think that's a friend.
100%.
Because being a friend is different to being a parent.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
A parent doesn't need to be like, do you, boo? Do you understand?
Imagine. Imagine.
Do you understand?
Do you, boo?
You know what I mean?
I don't think they could.
Exactly.
I don't think they could.
So that's your role as a friend.
Yeah.
Your role as a friend is to not be a parent.
Yeah.
It's not to be like, yo, this person's not good for you. Your role as a friend is to be like, listen, I don't agree with this, but I'm still on your side.
Facts.
Whereas a parent is more blunt.
Yeah.
And that's their role as a parent.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
So it's very important for friends to also understand their boundaries as a friend. What your role is supposed to be and what your role isn't supposed to be. Because there's sometimes other friends that overdo it.
I get that.
They overdo.
Yeah. Where it's like they're trying to create like an entourage thing. So it's like, don't do that, do this because like my way is better.
Do you understand?
Yeah, and you're my friend.
Oh, I know what I'm talking about.
Exactly. So like follow my lead.
That's parent vibes.
Yeah.
Friendship vibes is, I can see this person's flopping. I've warned them.
Yeah.
They know I don't agree with it.
Yeah.
But because I love them and I'm patient with them, I'll go on the journey with them.
Facts.
Yeah. So when they're happy, I'll be there.
Yeah.
But when they're crying, I'm gonna be there.
Yeah.
I'll be there through it all.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Whereas maybe a parent can't be there through it all.
Yeah.
Because that's not their role as a parent. A parent's supposed to, you know what I mean?
Parent you and guide you through the journey.
And show you what's right and wrong.
Yeah.
Even, so when something...
Your friends do wrong things with you. I'm joking.
The real ones.
The right ones.
The real ones.
The wrong thing should be like, manageable.
Yeah.
Manageable.
Yeah.
Not too wrong. Like, mustn't...
But you need to have... We all need to have that one friend you can tell anything to.
Yes.
I hope I'm that friend.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
But you need to, I need to have a friend where, hopefully a group of friends.
Yeah.
But at a worst case scenario, at least one.
Yeah.
Where you can clock them and tell them, listen.
Yeah.
I did this.
Yes.
Do you understand?
When you're like, brother.
Yeah. We need to talk.
Do you know how to
Do you understand?
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we all need that one friend where we can clock them.
Yeah.
And you know that, okay, because you know them so well, they're disappointed. But they're not disappointed to a place where they're going to switch energies on you.
I feel like part of the reason why...
Whereas a parent, that's not the case.
You and Ntantla wouldn't tell me certain things purely because you were like, I know what Revilo's going to say.
Yes. No cap. No cap. No cap. No cap.
It's like, yes, you are the problem. I was like, wait, guys, no. Yeah. But it's like, I felt like in those moments.
No, the thing is, guys, let me even tell them, right? So, Refilwe wants you to be the best version of yourself. Oh. She wants you to see yourself in the best version of yourself. And she's going to clock you in that way. So when you don't present that, it's, you feel ashamed. Because she's been giving you crash courses. She's been giving you short courses and you're still failing the test. Do you understand?
But I'm patient. So I'm like, 1, 2, start again.
You know what I mean?
No, but then I feel
and
like
when you're speaking to someone on the phone and they've got that side, they're like, Lino, do you know, it's that. That's why I don't tell her certain, I wouldn't tell her certain things because it's just like, it feels going to be so disappointed.
But I wasn't. In certain instances, I wasn't. I surprised you.
Yes.
I did surprise you.
Yes.
Like, I know when there's a time and a place.
Yes.
Sometimes, yeah.
Yes.
Because, like, when it's fresh, I'm very empathetic. So I'll be wounded with you.
Yes.
I'll be hurting with you.
Yeah.
But then as time's, like, going, I'm like, okay, this dwelling energy, we need to get rid of it.
Yeah.
Like, no.
For me, it's with the Betties. Like, with the Betties, I'd tell her a certain situation, ask her for advice, she would clock me, I would go again. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So now when it's time to come tell you, it's embarrassing because it's like, I know we spoke about this.
I know we spoke about it.
You gave me the advice. Now
don't say, I told you so.
Exactly. So now that's why it's not. Imagine going to tell Refilwe. I'm not gonna tell her.
No, but then
see what I'm saying?
I get that. I fully understand that.
What's J. Cole saying? Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice,
can't put the blame on you. Fool me 3 times. The peace sign, load the chop.
Do you understand?
Now I get what you mean. But then, if we're gonna use that example, then I'm also a buddy, dude. Because how many times I go back to situations or entertain friendships that weren't necessarily serving me.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, but I don't understand how it ended. Why it's like, let me just get closure.
Yeah.
Then I go back, get ruler, and the closure is not closing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just.
Yeah.
I'm dragging it with me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why I say, like, I didn't understand when you felt ashamed to come to me in certain things, because I'd come to you guys regardless of the fact that don't read.
Yeah.
And it didn't matter how many times you guys would be like, I know we told you this before, but and you did. How many times? Like, you guys were also
with clock.
Yeah. That's why I was like so thankful for like the friendships that I actually had in that time, because I was like, dude, these people give me so much grace.
Yeah. And acceptance.
Yeah.
That's what
they give me grace not to be perfect, because like I feel like people have a lot of pressure to be perfect, but we forget that perfection is a pursuit. It's not like a destination. Yeah. Like, granted, I want to see the best version of you.
Yeah.
But who's to say we'll even achieve that, like, in our lifetimes? Like, some people don't even level up in a lifetime.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? They don't, like, we're stuck in that cycle of limiting our challenges versus, like, challenging our limits.
Yeah.
So, it gets, like, tricky.
It's tricky. But again, that's why I can say that I'm in a privileged position to describe love. Because I can break it down from friendship point of view.
Yeah.
And certain romantic
situations. Like, you've experienced it in, like, many
love,
layers.
Where I thought I knew love, then a certain person showed me love in a different way. That I never thought I was deserving of.
Yeah.
And 2, that even existed in society.
Oof.
Which should show you the type of world I came from as a child. That if I never experienced certain things and a certain external person had to show me that, for me to be like, yo, damn, this doesn't only happen in movies.
Yeah. Like, this is a real life
thing. It's a real life thing. Like, a person can treat you like this, accept you like this, love you fully.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Like, there's people out there that do want to, like, show up and show off for me.
Precisely. So yeah, I have experienced love from
great.
all forms, and I can say I know what love is.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's been a journey. It was never something that I clocked. It had to trial and error. You know what I mean? So when it comes to Betty's, I could easily define that this Betty, that wasn't love. You know what I mean? Yeah, she's here for a good time.
Yeah.
And then this Betty, that was love.
So, see, I'm speaking about the Betty's.
I wouldn't have to go in there. I feel
No, we're not gonna unpack it, but I want to understand from like
Okay.
your perspective.
Okay.
Right.
Hey,
How you're
it's
saying
none of your business.
you don't need to know. You don't. It's on the DL. No, I'm saying.
I'm joking.
If you know.
If you know, you know.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, standard. But what I did want to understand, like just from a male's perspective, because you know, like I've obviously been put through the ringer with niggas I've been involved with or whatever, or just friendships that I've entertained, you know, or like just family dynamics, you know, there's been a tornado for me, you know. With you and like your love relationships, how do you know if the person is like for you? How do you discern that? Like as a gent, do you know from like the jump? Do you know as you go along?
It has to be as you go along.
Okay.
It has to be as you go along, because I mean, there's your honeymoon phase.
Yeah.
There's your, you know what I mean. We all start a relationship trying to put the best foot
forward. Yeah.
the best foot forward.
Yeah.
Trying to be this well put person together.
Yeah.
Until a couple of months where it gets tiring, or you subconsciously even forget that you're putting on a perfect image.
Yeah.
Then that's where the true colors come out.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Well, now once you're used to the person, your subconscious is used to the person.
Yeah.
You don't even clock that. You used to say good morning every morning. You used to say good morning text every morning.
Yes, now you're just chilling.
Now you're just chilling.
It's not like getting comfortable.
Do you understand?
Getting comfortable.
Now they're starting to clock you. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Now they're starting to clock you. Maybe from a gent's perspective, first 2 months you put on this tough demeanor.
Yeah.
That I don't feel jack.
Like
I'm a
the
G.
what? Your dom.
You know what I'm saying?
Dominance.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then after 4 months,
You
understand?
Yeah.
But then after like a couple of months, you even forget that you used to put that on.
Yeah.
And now when you're touched, you're touched. When you're sad, you're sad.
touched,
When you're
you're
pissed, you understand? And now she's clocking you. You understand?
Yeah.
Now she has to see you for you.
So do you think,
from a budget point of view,
do you think that like gents who like are more into this one hit wonder vibe culture, does it come from like wanting to, or it's easier for
like
you
one
to
night
maintain?
stand?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it easier to like maintain that like dom energy and persona?
Of course.
Just for a night.
Of course.
And then it's like, let me.
There's
do it,
nothing
like,
you're giving.
fleetingly.
There's nothing you're giving away of yourself.
Okay.
Besides your body.
Okay.
But like the important stuff, you're not showing any vulnerability.
Okay.
You're not, exposing anything about you.
Yeah.
You're showing them what you want them to see. They don't even have to know your name.
Yeah.
Do you understand? They don't even know where you live or whatever. Or I don't know.
Yeah.
It's there. Let's do what we do. Next morning, great knowing you. Don't call me again.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Whereas a real romantic relationship that requires strength, that requires vulnerability, that requires trust, that there's so much risk involved. And like a actual relationship, you understand? There's a lot of risk involved in that. So it's all those aspects. So yes, definitely, it's much easier to get yourself involved in that. You understand? You go there, you do what you do, you're out. They don't owe you anything, you don't owe them anything. And it works for men. Because men, it's a struggle to get in touch with your emotions.
Do you think it just works for men though? Like, don't you think women are capable of doing the same thing?
I wouldn't know. You tell me.
I don't know. I feel like women are underestimated in that regard.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Because I feel like I've seen that they've emulated men.
Yes.
In some ways, like as a defense.
women never used to be like that.
Okay.
But modern women have become like that. Modern women have become, and that's now influenced the household.
Yeah.
That's influenced marriage.
Yeah.
That's influenced, do you understand?
Yeah, gender roles.
Masculinity, femininity.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
It's influenced the divorce rates, the marriage rates, all of that.
That's true.
Do you understand? That's
true.
a deeper conversation.
Yeah.
But let's stick here. Do you understand? So, are women capable of it? Definitely. Okay. Obviously, due to what men have put them through, I would assume.
I also think so.
But also their daddy issues. I don't know if I want to go there. But, do you understand?
But then, regardless of daddy whether it's like partners and men or daddy issues, is it not what men have put us through in general? Whether it was like your father or boyfriend. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Yes, definitely. Yeah. Of course.
Because it's like, of course. You know?
Yeah.
So still, I'm a daughter.
Yes. Yeah. Men are trash. Yeah. I get it. No, I really get it.
Yeah.
I really get it. I clock that men are trash. Yeah. Even me as a male, there's certain things that niggas do where I'm just like,
I'm embarrassed.
Chief. I'm embarrassed. Niggas are shem.
Okay. Okay. But one thing I am thankful for in our friendship is I have to also say to you that I want to give you your flowers. You're a king, Doug. Like,
thanks,
it's
dog.
Been such a privilege just to see you grow as well.
Yeah.
You've evolved so much.
Yeah, thank you.
And I'm so thankful and I feel so privileged that I get to navigate this journey of life with you by my side. I feel like because obviously we overthink, you and I, like we get into our intrusive thoughts and stuff.
Yeah.
And often you've grounded me.
Yeah.
Or you've anchored me. And when I'm just like going too far, you've brought me back home. Because our relationship literally has been a manifestation of a home for me. You know, not just because like we have like similar cultural dynamics from our families and stuff, but because of just how we've grown together.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it's been a privilege.
Right.
And as you asked initially in the beginning, it wasn't planned.
Yeah.
I didn't see. Like, you're a cool person.
Yeah.
I would say like you're a dick back then. No, you're a cool person, but it's been a privilege to have a friendship this long.
Shout out.
Do you understand? So to also give you your flowers, you know, your queen, you know, and I think as the homies around you, I try to make sure you understand the standard of how to carry yourself. You know what I mean? Yeah. So when niggas come in, they understand the standard.
Yeah.
You understand? And it's not just to you as my female friend. I'll do that to my daughter
as well,
to my younger sisters.
Yeah.
I'll intellectually start clocking them how to carry themselves as a woman. You know what I mean? So when the G comes in, he clocks first time.
Yeah.
That okay,
this is what they do.
This hand knows a story.
Yeah.
She knows her story. She knows how to move. Do you understand?
Yeah.
He knows how deep the lies must go.
Yeah. I was like, we don't do that here.
You understand? How deep, how smooth, how rough the lies must be. You know what I mean? So it's all those things. So
for sure. Man, I appreciate you.
I've given the love I've received, man.
We're gonna do the things.
Yeah.
Continue.
Yeah.
And also shout outs for partaking in our first Inner Circle session. Shout out.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
And to many more, my G. Guys, we're gonna cook. You're gonna cook with us. Come join the circle. We're like, this is a chill nigga. I'm a chill chick, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We got kings and queens. We got royals around us.
Yeah,
so
it's family.
Next time, come through, join us. We'll give you like, table, fork, knife, spoons. We'll munch. We'll catch up.
Yeah.
And we'll just continue to grow together.
Yeah.
Because we're only deserving.
For the love you give yourself.
Thanks. Thank you. Te amo.